respect everybody's time, so just a few announcements here at the end. The first one for EMS registration, if you're not done with that, please get that in ASAP. I know there's a few that are still working on that, and we've been in contact, but just another reminder that we need that. And then Ren, can you maybe share a little bit about the next few announcements?
Now I can.
Okay.
Sorry. Most of you already have y'all's flights purchased and have sent me your itineraries, and so thank you for that. What we're waiting on, once we get all of the flight itineraries, Natalia will be able to finish all the logistics on her end, and that's a lot of moving parts, bless her heart. And so once she gets those completed, I will send each of your teams a more detailed look at what your time here in Poland will look like in terms of, picking up from the airport and any kind of travel, and then back to the airport. So be on the lookout for that, hopefully in the next, what do you say, Chris, maybe a month?
Yeah, I'd say probably maybe at the beginning of June.
Beginning of June.
Yeah.
And then the next thing coming from us is going to be your final invoices that will be sent to you May 1st. And then the due date for those is June 1st. And so if for some reason you don't get that by the 1st of May, please reach out to me. But my goal is to definitely have it sent to you by May 1st. So if you have any issues with getting the payment turned in by June 1st, please let me know as soon as possible. And then I think that was all you wanted me to cover, correct, Chris?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. And just a few announcements about the trainings and debriefings. So this year, all 3 terms are here in Wrocław. So we're using the same hotel all 3 terms. The great thing about that is the connection from the airport is, it's like 20 minutes. We'll pick you up, then you'll be at your hotel. So both the training and the debriefing afterwards will be in Wrocław. Like every year, we're working hard to get into Auschwitz, and that would be on the Thursday after the training. But on your way to the Polish city, we're trying to organize a trip to the Auschwitz Museum. It's proving more and more difficult each year to get tickets to Auschwitz, just because it's so many people are visiting there. So if we don't get tickets to Auschwitz, we have the option to go to Gross Rosen, which is another concentration camp. It's less developed than Auschwitz, but it still is worth seeing, I think, and can paint a picture of the horrific things that happened in this part of the world. So we'll let you know once we have those details figured out. Another change that we're making to the trainings and debriefings is that you will be coming back after camp. You'll be coming back to Wrocław on Sunday night. In the past, you've come back on Monday morning. But we're doing it this year that you'll come back Sunday night, and depending on what you have planned there with the local church, it might be later in the evening. But the thought behind that, the goal behind that, is on Monday we'll have our debriefing time in the morning, and then by 11 or so on Monday morning, you guys will be free, and you can have the whole afternoon and evening to do sightseeing and shopping and kind of explore Wrocław together with your team. So I have a question for you guys. and kind of a logistical question. If you can respond in the chat, it'd be super helpful. And our thought is that we would not reserve lunch for your team on Monday during the debriefing, and instead we just take that off of the price that you send JV, and you would just be on your own for lunch. And then that way you wouldn't have to worry about getting back to the hotel at a certain time for lunch and that sort of thing. So instead we would do debriefing in the morning, maybe a snack there at around 10:30, 11, and then you'd be dismissed, and you'd have all afternoon, and we'd do dinner together kind of to celebrate all that God did. We would do dinner together that Monday night, but you would have all afternoon, and you just be on your own for lunch. So let us know if what you would prefer with that. If you'd prefer us to organize the meal for you so you don't have to think about it, that works too. But I just wanted to hear from you guys on that, what you would prefer. So let us know in the chat what you think about that, or shoot me an email, and we'll get it organized for you guys. Okay.